Hi, this is Charlie giving you Friday's live trading. I hope you're very well. We are at 7:45 in the morning. I don't know what movement we're going to be getting this morning. I might be waiting for the retail sales, which are out at 1:30 today, before I actually do trade. We'll see. Looking around at the moment. We'll see after 8 o'clock what picks up. But if nothing picks up, then it could be waiting today. I'm quite happy to wait for the retail sales. So we've had a couple of decent, nice trades this week. We're in one at the moment, left over from yesterday, which is this dollar yen actually. Sorry, dollar CAD. My apologies. So still in on the short side on this one, which I can't lose on. There's a couple of nice runners this week, but so just sitting back, waiting for the right sort of setup to come along. So I'll press pause and we'll come back to this later. Do. Right, just back, and it's what 5 to 8 now. I've spotted a potential opportunity on the pound, which is to the long side. I'll go through the higher time frames in a minute. So it's only a smallish opportunity, or not the strongest. Let's go long there. It's not the strongest at the moment. It's there. The overall pattern's there, but I think I might be a bit early. But I'm going to give it a go just in case. So I've just gone long with just one unit here at 56. And let me take you out to an hourly time frame to put it in perspective. So what we've done on the hourly chart is we've just come down to test these lows here from yesterday, and we're bouncing a little bit at the moment. So what I'm ultimately looking for with the pound is actually, if on the 4-hour chart we've been diverging. So what I'm looking for ultimately is for the pound to go up further, a reasonable amount further. But it is only just coming up to 8 o'clock in the morning, and the pound, because it's based on a higher time frame, it could easily want to come down and break back down to yesterday's lows yet. Hence why I just position size and say, okay, well, I'll give it a go just in case it does want to go from here. But if it doesn't, it's not going to cost me much. So I'm just going to pop my stop down at the low here. The low down there is at 47.8, so I'll put the stop down at 47, and I was in at 56. So it's a 9 pip stop, and then I'll just have to see. If it does roll over, that's fine. I can reassess and wait for later today. So it may be a pattern, because it's on the higher time frame, that it doesn't actually play out until later. That's what I'll wait for. And at least if it doesn't do it now, then it doesn't really cost me. Right, I'll press pause now. Let's go and get that stop sorted out. Okay, just back, and we can see that this cable's very nearly down to my stop. Now it could just be doing a tiny little double bottom, enough to take me out. It's nearly there. It's got to go down beyond 47 on the ask, which this is showing the bid. So it's got just a smidgen to go. That'll probably be it. Must be nearly there. So it's possible I get just nicked here and then it comes back up again, but we'll see. There's a minor little divergence down here between these two lows. But I'm quite happy to reassess the cable and then have another crack at some point on it if it sort of resets. So I think I'm about to get stopped out. Now I've pressed record, it's sort of just lingering, so I'll press pause for now. But we'll come back to all this in a bit. Right, there we go. So I have just been stopped out. So like I said, only kept it small, so I just lost £80 on that trade. Puts me in. I'm still waiting to see if I get another setup at some point. For now, it could be wanting to come down to yesterday's lows, which are down at 129.36. I had to give it a small shot there, just in case it wanted to drift up from there. So we have got a small divergence down here. So in fact, if it does close back up inside the bands in the next 5-10 minutes, I'll probably put another 1 unit in and see if that goes, and then we'll take it from there. So just as I'm doing a little bounce here, so it could well be that in the next few minutes I'm going long again, so I will bring that ticket over. But it's all small stuff at the moment, so I'm really sort of keeping the powder dry for the news later on, the retail sales later at lunchtime. So I'll press pause for the moment. Right, okay, so we have closed inside the bands. I am going to give it another go actually here. So we've closed back in. We've got a little divergence down there, and we'll see if it's okay. Let's go 55. So long again, just with one lot again. So just trading one lots at the moment here, small this morning. Now I'll pop the stop down below there, and it could just want to come straight back down again, but it has got a little divergence. We'll see if it wants to pop, and just in case it pops and then holds and then gradually works its way up. So long a second go on this pound dollar. I suspect if it comes down again, there won't be a divergence there, so I don't need to worry about that. About having to take a third shot, not at this point this morning anyway. But cable, yes, I'm seeing the bigger picture, and the bigger picture on the 4-hour charts is that we're overall diverging, and that there's the potential for a run up. So we shall see about that. I'll press pause for now. Okay, just back, and got stopped out. Okay, I've been down the gym actually. We were having a good old chat with the guys this morning. So cable had another little run, didn't it? It was had a run up to 70 and then pulled back, and then it's come down and stopped me out down at that 45 level, but it's come back up again. I have to give it another go. The analysis is there, so it's just that it's been chopping around a little bit. So I am going to give it another shot. It's only one lot trade, so what have I done so far? Yeah, I'm down £165 on these two across these two trades today. So it's all small at the moment because of the potential for the chop. But I want to be long, and again, I could get stopped out again. I haven't hit it yet. Could get stopped out again on the news, and then still end up taking a fourth attempt. That could be the way it is today. But because we have got the news to come out yet. But just in case this is it, and then it just starts coming out from here, I've got to put another unit in. So whilst I've been talking there, I've probably missed out on a pip or so. So in at 57, and an hour stop at 41. Okay, I'll just put it down at the low. Okay, I'll press pause. Back at, probably not until after, because the target is quite high. There's nothing to really comment on until we get closer towards the retail sales in the US today. So we'll see if this now holds this time and then can start to build this afternoon, or whether it's just going to whatever. But I've kept it all so small that I can afford to take 10 trades if I really wanted to. So we'll see how it goes, and then we'll look at some other trading around after the retail sales. Right, okay, so it's all this time's passing, and anyway, we are slowly approaching 1:30. It's 12:50 at the moment. What I'm going to do is just set an order to sell half of this trade if we get up to the hourly 50. That's up at about 86, 87. So I'm going to just put an order in. It's a sell limit. So I've put in 50,000, so that's half the position that I'm currently in. I'm having to do it a different way because it's a bit antiquated, this system. So I have to actually open a new ticket to sell half the amount that I'm long 100,000, and I'm going to short 50,000 if it gets there. So that means I've effectively taken half then. So I'm going to put that in at 129.86. That will then effectively bank half. Okay, and let's put that in. Don't need to put a stop loss against it because it's effectively just leave it running. So if it carries on going beyond it, doesn't make any difference because I'm net long still 50,000 at that point. So that's that. But obviously I've got fresh trading to be done here, hopefully this afternoon. So I'm going to be watching the euro dollar and this pound. I mean, it might be a bit more. If the pound just leaps up to that hourly 50, let's bring it up. If it just leaps up to that hourly 50, to establish a new trade at that point may be a bit difficult. So I might have to just sit back and wait. But the euro might offer something. It's just been consolidating for several hours, as we can see. So if the euro was to break out here, then that could be an easier one to get on the long side of. So that's a fresh trade anyway. So I'll press pause and back again. So we are about 5 minutes ahead of the news. We can see cables just carrying on coming up. So from this morning, taking the trades this morning, we had a little divergence down here, had a nice 15 pip run up or so. Was it 15 pips? I can't remember what it was now. and then rolled back over, stopped me out, then went in again when I got back in, and then now we're sitting here. So it's going to be a good exercise if it does get up to that target. Bear in mind the target is at, like I said, at 85. It's that hourly 50, which is up this white line up here. So that's to take half. That's to take half on cable. So it'll be a good exercise, and I'll obviously show you the counts once this is finished. A good exercise in holding on to your position and running your trades and risk to reward, really. Having two small losing trades and then one potentially, we don't know yet, maybe the news comes out and this comes flying back down. But it'll be a good exercise in risk to reward, and that you can afford to have losing trades if your risk reward's decent, then they more than make up for the losers anyway. So the news is out in like 4 minutes time. We'll see if cable can have a little punch up or whether it's going to go the other way. It's all been small stuff so far today, but what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be switching across to the euro dollar, because that's the one that I'm actually going to want to be trading on the back of this news if we hold up. So I will be switching to the euro once the news is out. So I'll press pause, back in a few minutes. Right, okay, so cable has hit that target. Euro's flying. Right, I'm going to be busy here, guys. I don't know what these figures came in at. Oh, they came in under. Oh my word, they really underperformed. So okay, so that's good. We've hit first target. I want to switch to euro, like I've said. Cable's gone. Had a really good run. I actually want to. Cable's had a really good run there. I'm just wondering whether to take the next one out. Euro's having a great run. I can't get in on that just yet. I'm just going to hold fire for a minute. Cable's had a cracking run here, so that's nice. I've got to decide whether what I want to do with cable. So just whilst we're waiting, just while I'm taking my time here, just to double check cable. Cable's had a good run. I think it's got more in it, so I'm going to hold on to that cable. I'm going to hold on to cable and see if I can get into euro. So cable's having a great run, and euro I want to get more in. I've got so much going on. CAD's kicking off. I'm laughing because there's so much going on, because I'm in loads of positions at the moment. So I'm laughing because I'm in a short on dollar CAD from yesterday. I'm long euro dollar on a swing basis, and I'm so if I actually bring the accounts up now so that you can see, I'm in all sorts of positions here. Look, so these are the actual positions. So I'm in a euro trade which is up nearly £4,000. This is the cable trade, so this is where we're at with the cable. So it's a net 170 odd pounds at the moment, because those two losers lost 165 pounds this morning. Banked half, that's why I've got that loser there, because I sold, remember. So give me a net 190 pounds at the moment, and obviously, and then I've got this CAD trade which is running at nearly 500 pounds. And bear in mind, I banked half yesterday, so got some really nice runners going at the moment. But it's a case of I need to find something to get in my teeth into now. Now I think cable's going to offer up another opportunity to trade, and hopefully euro does as well. So I just need to watch this, but I've got so many charts to watch, so this is a tough one. I'm going to press pause because I'm blabbering, so I'll press pause for a minute. Okay, well, I've just decided what I'm going to do right now on cable. It's had a really good run. I'm going to bank. I'm going to close that cable position off. So let's get this. Oh no, that's an order. Cable. Let's get this square. So hopefully that will square everything off on cable. There we go. So right, no, it hasn't. It's squared it. Damn it. No, okay, I was trying something different there. So let's close cable off. That just cost me a couple of extra pounds, I think. Okay, so we've banked £179 on cable, so not a lot this morning, but we weren't trading big on cable. But I'm going to look to probably trade this again. So a great little run on cable, great example of risk to reward, having been down 100 on two trades and then being still up £179. Now I need to focus on the euro and cable and seeing, okay, do I want to get in a little bit more on the euro dollar? And I think the answer is yes, and the potential is there on the pound as well. So all kicking off. I've been waiting for this today. So what I want is a little bit of a retrace on this euro. It's having a cracking run. I don't know if it's going to let me in or what, but we're going to have to see. So if I can get in on a small retracement, probably towards the outer bands, then I'll be looking to get long yet again on the euro. So it's not over yet just because it's had this run. It's not over yet. Cable, I've banked that because I want to watch that, and I think there will be more opportunities on the long side in cable. So I've got the guys telling me in the room to breathe. But God, it's exciting, isn't it? It's been so dull all day, and all of a sudden, bosh. So great stuff. Nice sitting there in £5,000 worth of open gains on a Friday afternoon. But it's not. It's meaningless until you bank your profits, isn't it? So euro dollar, waiting for a little bit of a pullback, and then we'll see. But we've cashed out on that pound for now, so that's okay. Done decent amount of pips on that cable, but I still think there'll be another opportunity on cable. So I'll press pause. Lid up. I'm missing out a little bit here. Right, I was just saying talking to the guys. Euro's just come down to do a band play. I'm going to buy that. So 1 unit long on the euro. And let's see if it can have another run back up into. Let's have a look here. About 112.10 by looks of things. It's a specific play I'm looking at here. It's actually 112.09. What did I get in at? 01. Oh, it's only about 10 pips, but it's a specific play called an extreme play that we do. So now the other thing is, do I want to treat this as just a specific play with a specific, specific stop, or do I want to? I've only put 1 unit in. I could graduate this, put some more units in as it pulls back, if it pulls back some more. So how do I want to play this? Now I could play it almost with a very high probability of winning, which is by staggering the entries, or do I trade it with just saying, well, I'll maybe put 1 unit in and see how it gets on. So I've got the choice. What do I want to do? The reality is that if I wanted to trade it properly, I'd really want to put a stop right away back down at the lows, but I don't want to trade with a big wide stops like that at this time after having banked the profit on cable. So I think I'll keep it pretty much as it is. Give it a little bit of slack here. I want to give it a little bit of slack, so I'll pop the stop down at 111.80, so giving it a 20 pip stop. So it might mean that I end up giving back, if I get stopped out, I could give back an element of that. I'm trying to think how much it would be, but yeah, the cable profits. So that's what I'm just trying to look at, is to say, okay, do I risk giving back all the profits I've generated today on that cable for this trade, or do I trade it tighter and then just say, okay, I'll give it a 10 pip stop. If it can't work out there, then so be it. And I still walk away with a profit. I think I should do it that way and still walk away with profit. Obviously, the other profits that you've seen are open profits, so that I can't count those in this. So I think actually no, I'll put a stop at 88. So I'll just get that sorted. Let's bring the deal ticket over. Put that in 111. Now, like I said, by putting in the stop just that little bit more aggressive, the potential is always there. By putting the stop in at 88, the potential is always there that you get stopped out, and yet it will still ultimately come up. I still think that Euro's ultimately got more upside in it, but it's just a case of saying, well, how aggressive do you want to be on this Friday afternoon, and all of that. So I've opted for the least aggressive, and it's been very, very small, not a lot of aggressiveness at all today. On the cable trades as well, all just one lot trades, so it's all small. But the open trades positions are obviously doing very well. So, and I can't lose on those open positions. Okay, so I think I'll press pause for now. We're in at what price did I get in at? 01. Okay, so I'll bring the ticket up. So get rid of that. I'm not gonna do any more there. So I was in at 01 and looking for around about 10 or so. So it's only going to be about 10 pips, 9-10 pips. But that, unfortunately, that's where the trade is. It's an extreme play on the 15-minute chart. Anyway, we'll see. I'll press pause now. Oh no. I just pressed record there. No, I didn't mean to. Press resume. I was just saying to the guys in the trading room that I was looking for around about 112.10 is where what satisfies the minimum requirements for this trade, but I'm not going to bank profit there. If it was to get up to there, I'm actually just going to leave it. There's a daily R1 pivot right away up at 112.30. It couples up with a trend line that I'm looking at on the daily charts. So if it does come up, then I'm just going to leave it, move my stop up a little bit, and that'll be it. So we shall see. I'll press pause for now. Okay, so the trade's coming up a little bit. I'm going to move that stop up to these lows now to 90. So we're going to trowel that up a couple of pips. But like I said, I'm just going to sit on it and see if overall. Let's bring this stop over and see if overall it can hold, and if it can gradually work its way back up here and then have a little breakout. So I've moved my stop there to 90. So it's now 11 pips, and we'll just see if it can gradually work its way up. Like I said, 112.31 is a daily R3 pivot. It comes in with, like I said, a trend line on the daily chart. Let's bring up this daily chart. Daily charts are so different that there's no point in me doing that. Okay, we'll ignore that then. But anyway, it comes up with a trend line that I've got on my other charts. So we'll just see. It could be that we've had this wonderful run and we just start to consolidate this afternoon. But let's see if it can have that another leg. And if that's the case, then it'll be about 30 pips on this. We'll get out of it. But I'm probably asking a lot, but you never know. It could just come up and do a double top and then it's had enough. But if it can get up, then it's bonus time, isn't it? I'll press pause for now. Okay, so what we're doing with the euros, it's slowed right up at the moment, so that's fine. Might just be consolidating. With my stop trailed up to 90, it's at risk now. It's fairly tight, but anyway, we'll see. So what I'm going to do, I was just speaking to the guys in the trading room here. It's 2:30 in the afternoon. It's a beautiful, stunning day outside. I don't want to be sitting here just watching it, just for the sake of the recording. So I can come back to this in a bit. But what I'm going to do, just in case it did decide to have that run up to 112.30, I'm going to put a limit order in up there. So that's just defaulted to 50. So let's get it down to now 31. Hello, I'm on the wrong chart. I'm looking at my charts off screen. Just want to check what level that daily R3 is at. That's at 112.31. So I'll put it in at 112.29. So stop's still there. So I've got a limit order in there just in case it decided to have a nice little run up a cheeky run whilst I'm over in Greenham Common, walking around the silos of Greenham Common, pretending I'm in Star Wars, because that's where they filmed part of Star Wars, if you didn't know. And we'll come back to this a bit later. All right, now it looks like, I have just been stopped out there on the euro dollar, and so I think we'll call it a wrap now. It's been an interesting day. It certainly has. Let's see if I can find I've just taken a screenshot now. I can't find it. Yeah, it's been an interesting day. Not a lot in from a day trading perspective. There's the three trades that I had on cable ended up with a net 179, then just lost 94 on that, so it gives us a net 70 something pounds for the day on that. But obviously up quite considerably on the swings. Sort of between £4,000 and £5,000 currently, was up nearly 6,000 just a short while ago. So I think it's been quite a nice day actually, in that cable yet again had to have a few attempts but got there in the end. Euro giving it a little shot here this afternoon, managed the money, so we didn't want to give back the profits that all the profits that have been made on cable, but overall it's been so in that regard quite a well managed day, just on a small side for the intraday today. But overall very good. I'll leave you to it. Catch you next week.